All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahawah, Bahashem, YAHAWASHI, Bahashem Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone. Peace and salutations to the elect. And I have an article pulled up here from Business Insider, which is going into AI. We all know what that means by now. And in this particular article, it's talking about how AI is going to have an effect on the music industry. And one in particular, Ice Cube, who's kind of been popping up here and there over the past couple of years, probably ever since the CV19 thing has come about. You know, he spoke up during that time. He also spoke up during the time so-called spoke up for so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans when Trump was in office and trying to get, his whole thing was, we're not at a point in this country where black people can afford to just give away their votes for free, okay, without anything in return. So, he in his position on these things over these past couple of years sort of has him blackballed from Hollywood. He mentioned it, some other people has mentioned it, because you can't come up against the powers that be without some real consequences to follow. So in this article, so I'm just gonna read it. Some of the article, get into this whole AI thing. So it says Ice Cube says AI is demonic and its use in music will spark a backlash. And they quote him saying somebody can't take your original voice and manipulate it without having to pay. Right? So it says here, Ice Cube has criticized AI-generated music as well as platforms that distribute it. So basically what's happening is, with this whole new technology, you can basically duplicate somebody's voice, right? And you could record a song and have one of these famous artists or celebrities' voice duplicated or voiced over it. Okay, as if you know what I mean, and you can put it out and most likely make money off of it, man. And he called it demonic. You know what I mean? And it's, for me, it's not necessarily demonic for this. AI is not demonic for this reason, right? But you could still understand where he's coming from. You know what I mean? For somebody to be able to take your voice and make money off it is wicked. You know what I'm saying? To make money off your likeness, your image, you know what I mean? That is, you know what? I guess it is demonic. You know what I mean? Because it's a wicked thing to do. It's stealing, basically. That's theft. So yeah, I agree with you, Ice Cube. It is demonic. You know what I mean? And that is the vibration of things that are happening here in Babylon, man. All right, it says, let me see. It says other musicians, including Drake, have also spoken out against the music, right? It says Ice Cube has spoken out against AI-generated music amid a recent boom in the content. The rapper, whose real name is O'Shea Jackson Sr., called AI-generated music demonic during an appearance on the Full Send podcast, discussing the rise of AI-generated songs. He said, "I think AI is demonic. I think AI is going to get a backlash from real people," which it should, because again, that's theft, man. You can't steal people's voice, man. It says, "I don't want to hear an AI Drake song." He continued, "He should sue whoever made it." Right, because that's wicked, man. The rapper suggested he would sue both the people and the platform who made the AI distributed generated music in his style. Somebody can't take your original voice and manipulate it without having to pay. A song generated in the style of Drake and The Weeknd went viral last month, sparking a debate around the ethics of producing the content. content, and you know, sparking a debate about ethics, anything here in Babylon, it's a waste of your time, because there's nothing ethical about how this place operates. There's nothing ethical about the standard here. Okay, the laws aren't ethical. The laws aren't set up to protect people, right? It says where we at? It says some musicians, including Drake, have spoken out against the practice, while others indicated they plan to embrace the new technology. All right, and people are all for technologies like this because they look at it as a way to advance society, because that's how this devil is that's how he's presenting it. He's presenting this new advanced technology as advances to society, because his mind frame is, you know, we're in a primitive state with man alone and what man can do. You know, advanced technology could take us into a new, more advanced, lifelong, life fulfilling way of life. You know, but they're gonna use it demonically, if that's even a word. All right. It says Frank Ocean's fans were recently duped to shelling out thousands for leaked tracks that turned out to be AI generated per Discord messages and forum posts reviewed by the motherboard. It says earlier this month, Grimes unveiled Elf.tech, software that lets users make music in her voice and style. The work can be commercially released as long as artists split the master recording royalties with the singer. Right. So again, they'll in this society they'll make some shit work. You know what I mean? They'll make it work. But and the point I was trying to make earlier is that, you know, this is not necessarily why AI is demonic, even though I get the point. The reason why this is demonic is because of the advanced technology that's going to lead to what? The MOTB. That's why it's demonic, right? That's why it's demonic. All right. And it says in the title, it says this will spark a backlash, and it definitely will spark a backlash, because again, this could very well take, you know, money out of people's pockets. You know, not that we give a damn about these celebrities, but still, you can't take somebody's likeness, somebody's image, somebody's voice, and duplicate it and make money off of it. You know what I'm saying? That's wicked, man. All right. And I have another article here, which is showing why AI is wicked, right? It says bizarre photo of Elon Musk kissing a robot leaves the internet baffled, but all is not as it seems. And this is a article from dailymail.com, right? So as you can see, Elon Musk on here, because he's one of the faces or the leaders of AI and this whole new wave of technology that's going on. All right. So when you see him do this, you know, obviously it'll create interest, and people will, you know, will have all eyes on this kind of stuff. But you know, what, you kissing a robot? Like, really? This is why it's wicked. All right. Along with the reason that I mentioned earlier about the MOTB. You know, we're headed into a time where, you know, like man and what he can do is going to be put on the back burner. All right. Let me get a quick scripture. This is Micah, the book of Micah, chapter 2, and verse 1. It says, woe to them that devise iniquity and work evil upon their beds. When the morning is light, they practice it, because it is in the power of their hand. And yeah, this is just in the power of their hand, right? So they constantly come up with, you know, wicked devices, man. Just all types of wicked devices that will lead to a society that's just, you know, just completely unhinged and lawless, right? there's not going to be a need for a lot of people, and this is a part of that whole New World Order agenda, which we know that agenda calls for the death of a lot of people, because they want to bring the population down to about 500 million, right? So there's not going to be a need for man and what they can do with this type of technology. All right, that's a mass depopulation program. Okay, and this is what we got look this is what we have to look forward to. All right, it says, because it is in the power of their hand, right? The way they devise this iniquity and this evil is because it's in the power of their hand. And who gave them the power to work these works? The Heavenly Father, YAHAWASHI. This is Job chapter 9, verse 25. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked. He covereth the faces of the judges thereof. If not, where and who is he? Right? So this is how the YAHAWASHI set up Esau, Edom, and his wicked devices for his own purpose. Right? The Lord gave this man the ability to rule and rule wickedly, but it's all for the purpose of YAHAWASHI, which is ultimately the purpose of Israel, because we are here to serve this devil until our punishment is up. We're under these curses, and we will have to suffer this man patiently, okay, and with faith until we can get out of here, until this man is taken out of his position. Right? And that's what we hasten. We look forward to this man being out of here. All right, I'm just going to grab this last one. It says, Ecclesiasticus chapter 10, verse 4, the power of the earth is in the hand of the Lord, and in due time he will set over it one that is profitable. Right? So the power of the earth is in the hand, just like we read in Job 9:24. The power, right? The earth was given into the hand of the wicked by the Lord, right? And explains here that the power of the earth is in the hand of the Lord, right? And in due time he will set over it one that is profitable, right? Which is with the nation of Israel, the elect, starting with his only begotten son Yahawashi, and the elect, right? That will be joint heirs with Yahawashi, because we can't suffer a kingdom any longer that where this is the norm. All right, this has to be put down. This type of energy, this type of vibration, this type of wicked rule, it has to be put down. All right, and again, it all comes down to this. This is the real reason why AI is wicked, for this reason. Right, Revelation 13:16. He calls of all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads, and that no man might buy or sell, save he that had the mark, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name. All right, here's wisdom. Let him that have understanding count the number of the beast, for it is the number of a man, and his number is 603 Right, and this is the MOTB. This is the C-hip. This is what this man is looking to use that technology ultimately for, to introduce his C-hip. All right, which is going to get a lot of people destroyed, because if you take it, you have a real judgment coming to you really quick. Revelation 14:9. This is what happens if you take that. Revelation 14:9. And the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, if any man shall worship the beast and his image, and receive his mark in his forehead or in his hand, the same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of the Most High, which is poured out without mixture into the cup of his indignation, and he shall be tormented with fire and brimstone in the presence of the holy angels and in the presence of the Lamb. And this is what you got to look forward to, right? If you take that device, all right, because this is too much. It's just too much. All right, at this point. All right, so with that, I'm gonna leave it there. I hope you were edified, giving all praise, honor, and glory to Yahawah, Bahashim Yahawashi, Bahashim Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders at Great Millstone. Peace and salutations to the elect. Shalom.